will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first. Rebels took home the golden egg in a close one the last time they met.
They don't care if it was close or a blowout. They got the W, and they've been able to talk about it all off-season long, and you can just feel the energy and electricity this year.
Boy, and you know it matters. You're talking about all these kids in-state, talking to them, where do you want to go? Which side do you want to be on? Ole Miss winning last year matters when it comes to it.
Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. And off from the shotgun. And one more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Still running up to 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass, it's Wegman. Got a man, it's Winston.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them. There was a lot of action out of coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out and they get the first down.
Looking for space, it's Humphrey. Oh, but he has enough to move the chains. Following Ole Miss 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to honor the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden egg. Thus, the Egg Bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the...
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early this game.
Mississippi State 7, Ole Miss 0.
And it'll be a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That's the first himself.
Man, it's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like a pass. He pulls it down, he's gone. Just like that, shooting up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Looking to throw, it's nice. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it at just a few. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that, and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team. Is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. With the catch, it's Macy. And the Rebels started this drive
the open field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Picks up the first down. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench. Fumbles in the end zone to lose it. Legs being hiked. Coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And it feels like, Palmer, these games always come down to something at the end of the game that's so fun and controversial.
What I love about this rivalry, too, is that historically there hasn't been a lot of conference championship implications or national title implications, but they play this game at the very end of the year, and it just matters so much in the bragging rights for the entire season.
And he has a solid game before the defense bobbles him up. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. So keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second to turn around and hand it off. By that point, defensive ends have rushed way over the field. There's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving through.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. From the gun, the running back, looking for a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Will be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take means it's at the 22.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They're going to sub, they're going to get more guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes them good offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. A big 3rd down coming in. Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to throw. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the Grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he got the football. The defense completely swarmed around there. That's a loss.
Next goal to the goal line. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gas. It doesn't matter what your read is, if you're winning up front of that defensive line.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people are probably thinking this close to the goal line. Is the goal. They're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw. Nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Couldn't find a way to create that rolling field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off his return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it and falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job on the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force these tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The last drive ended with a pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rebels are in the hurry up.
success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical, work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play picking up the first.
That's correct. It's Carney. Oh, he's got to the man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They're threatening to score in their third. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against our top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his man. It's Glover. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. Touchdown Bulldogs. Once he got some room, it was over.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. Got a matchup I like. Continue to pick at it until they stop.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
28, Ole Miss, 10.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Pull up, catch the ball, get us some yards, get us some points.
Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
To the air. It's Knight. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Absolutely nowhere to go as Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He just gets rid of it. They'll play another down. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking down the middle. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up smart.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs. I was like, my defense is going to make some plays for me too.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he won't think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for room. It's Humphrey. He stopped at the 48. They pick up a 10 on the play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now it's first and 20 for the offense. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So now it's second and long. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. safely to the line.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Rides the back on the option again. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Right on the money. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Rebels will call on their punt team.
On to punt it away.
Pulls it in at the 25. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Out of the shoot, quick toss to the right.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all that once.
Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The gift to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it in. It's Evans. Brings it to the open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller still has a shot plays. Listen, you're the quarterback. You're not going to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep shoving.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Gets over that one. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, the nice
And the stomping has commenced. They've got a fever, and what they want is more cowbell, and they are getting it in the Bulldogs stretch the lead.
Hail State, explosive plays all over the field, David. They are running away with this.
And I guarantee you all the Ole Miss fans are saying, get those cowbells out of my face, because they are excited and they've got something to cheer about.
And the return will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for a man. It's Knight. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit.
To kick it away.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Might be changing the route. Try to get it to the edge. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's ball. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cook. Couldn't ask for much more there. And 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning.
They try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to him and get him down for a big loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopping on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He wants to start this drive with a pass. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. They'll get off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 20. Getting him out of the slot. He has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
With the run on first and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage after the 5. No gain on the play. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. We saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here and now.
And that's a defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it.
Ole Miss 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken it in the end zone. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job on this team.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty time, just the mean.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
This defense is not going this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that's...
He holds one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt, look for room. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll get this drive started from the 29.
Now 55 weak.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point of the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Caught and he's close to the down. A nice pick up there.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too. Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Gets away from one, finds some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. I mean, talking to the coaches coming to the game, but they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great play.
The short hands, it's Evans. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They want to continue this long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Winston. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Wegman. Always a welcome play from the defense. They get a sack at the 47. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish. Now they have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and practice. They just got to take accountability. They have to understand man for man in this offense. They've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd